Hello, everyone, and welcome back to This Day in History, our nightly look back at a specific day in history, where we take a look back at a specific day in history, examine the events of that day, the historic context in which those events took place, and the historic ramifications of those events. We also take a look at some people that were born and some people that died on that day. As always, please, if you have not yet, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification icon to be alerted anytime I post new content, and tell a friend. And without any further ado, this day in history, March 17th. And you knew what today would be. It is St. Patrick's Day. On this day, in 461, St. Patrick died in Saul Downpatrick, Ireland. Much of what's known about Patrick's legendary life comes from the Confessional, a book he wrote during his last years. He was captured and enslaved at age 16 by Irish marauders. For the next 6 years, he worked as a herder in Ireland, turning to a deepening religious faith for comfort. He would later find passage on a ship back home where he was ordained a bishop. He arrived back in Ireland in 433 and began converting thousands of Irish and building churches. After years of working tirelessly, scholars believe that Patrick died in Saul, where he built his first church. So, that is St. Patrick's Day in a nutshell. Now, some people that were born on this day. In 1979, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Stephanie Clifford, better known by her screen name Stormy Daniels, was born. Miss Clifford is an adult film actress, writer, and director, and exotic dancer. She has won numerous AVN and Fame Awards and has been inducted into 3 Adult Film Acting Hall of Fame. Her 2006 sexual encounter, a consensual encounter by the way, with Donald Trump led to Michael Cohen paying her $130,000 in hush money, which he was later reimbursed for by the Trumps, to stay silent in the days leading up to the 2016 election. Of course, this came on the heels of the Access Hollywood bombshell, and there is multiple reports that multiple news organizations had their hands on the story and were ready to go. Michael Cohen, Trump's then personal attorney, found out about it and paid Clifford the money out of his own pocket, as I said, which he was later reimbursed for. The payoff would lead to Cohen pleading guilty to federal crimes, and currently, as I am filming this, serving time in federal prison. He has since flipped on Mr. Trump and provided a lot of information to the House of Representatives in their investigations to Mr. Trump's dealings, and also the Mueller investigation. He played a role in that as well. Deaths that occurred on this day. Amos Alonzo Stagg died at the age of 102 in 1965 in Stockton, California. Stagg is one of the pioneers of American football, American basketball, and was a college baseball player. He was also attended Yale University, where he was a member of Skull and Bones. While at Springfield College, he played in the first public basketball game and scored the only goal for the losing team and popularized teams having 5 players. He played in the film Newt Rockne, All-American. He played himself, co-starring a future United States President, Ronald Reagan, who played George Gibb. In California, the Stagg tree, the fifth largest tree in the world, one of the giant sequoia trees, commonly known as redwoods, was named in his honor. At 3,000 years old, it is one of the oldest living redwoods. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow.